this 11th century yogini called Machik Lobdran, who lived in Tibet, and is a really fascinating and fabulous character. And a lot of the work that Lama Tsultrim does is related to Machik's teachings. Machik Lobdran is known in the Tibetan Buddhist world for the Che practice that Bonnie, I think, mentioned earlier. Che is CHO with an umlaut D, but it's a silent D. And Che really means to cut through. And what is it cutting through? It cuts through ego clinging. And we'll talk a little bit more about ego clinging during the course of this weekend, because obviously that's at the core of her teachings and also really feeding your demons. But Che is really about cutting through our attachment to a separate self, or the appearance of a separate self. And the way it does that is through this really fascinating, skillful means of body offering. And really, in short, and we can explore some of these things more over the course of these couple of days, but the a core understanding in Buddhism is that there is actually no separation, that we are all radiating from the ground of being, the so-called ground of being, or the nature of mind. Consciousness, if you wish, we are all part of the same ocean of consciousness. And yet, in this relative existence, we have an appearance of separateness, sometimes called the basic split, where consciousness perceives itself and does not recognize that it is itself, and therefore it sees, we create duality. We see what appears as other. So we don't see the interconnectedness, we really see the separateness. And our bodies, the fact that we each seem to be housed in a separate, distinct body, further reaffirms that impression of separateness. Because what do you mean? We're the same. Here I am, there you are, you have your own thoughts, I have my own thoughts. That basic thing. So fundamentally though, our consciousness is completely united. There is no actual separation. This is a relative appearance of consciousness where we seem to be separate. And of course, that's a central tenet of our experience here, is separateness. And so there's also beauty in that, right? That's how we get to explore this world. But in the ultimate sense, we can rest in that nature of mind that where we are all connected. And that's fundamentally what, in terms of Buddhism, what practice and so forth is about, is to stabilize that view, that vast spaciousness of the realization of non-separation, non-separateness. So the body offering is saying, since the body